Yeah. I was just thinking about what Jess said a minute ago about games with unique dice. I was just thinking what games, because quite a lot of games do that. Like Fate famously has Fate dice.
Yeah.
Pluses and minuses, yeah, for dice, yeah. Genesys
Someone just said, did Morris just call D&D 5e crunchy? Well, it's a scale, isn't it? Ray versus the world in the chat there. It's a scale because there's an awful lot of rules like RPGs, which are a lot less crunchy than D&D 5e. And yes, there are a lot of games that are more crunchy, but I would say if it was on a median, I would say it falls onto the crunchier side, given the sheer number of rules-like games. There are a lot fewer crunchy games than rules-like games.
Yeah, like compare it to the cheerful engine and 5e. Pretty
if
crunchy.
you need 1,000 pages of rule book, and that's considered the basics to get you going, I would argue that game is almost inherently crunchy.
But I don't think you do need a 1,000-page rule, but you can do it at the starter set and you can get going, and that's like a 30-page rule book and a adventure sort of thing. So it's not like all that content is needed. It's all just, you can play D&D with a lot less than those 1,000 pages in the 3 core rule books.
Absolutely. But again, I know we've got advanced edition, which said that needs even more rules. Sometimes took them out. So it depends.
Yeah. And dice.
That's a very bad thing.
Yeah. But I was talking about dice. So, like Fantasy Flight Games' Warhammer and Star Wars games had their fancy dice, which were the stumbling block for me to get into those games, because I could never work out how to read them. Then what other ones have fancy dice? 2D20 system from Modiphius, when we were playing that Star Trek game, that had some fancy dice which were different to regular dice, didn't it?
Oh yes, they're generally like a D6. That one had little stars and charges and so forth on.
Yeah. The old Ghostbusters RPG for the 1980s has its ghost die. One of the things has a little ghost symbol on it for when
it was a
things
D6,
happen.
So if you roll 1 or 6 or whatever. But so I guess it's this sort of plot. So I guess we're looking for I suppose if we're opening it up to that, then maybe the Wild Die from Savage Worlds, which is one that only PCs get to roll, like a D6, because you've got a better chance of succeeding.
It doesn't. Goodman Games is one. Dungeon Crawl Classics have like a D27 or something, or a D13 or something odd. I don't know what. It has a
a
non-standard die.
It's got a whole bunch: D16s, D32s. Yeah. I don't remember all of them because that's actually been a bit of a blocker to getting into the Crawl Classics, which is I'd have to buy a whole new set of dice. And I'd have to have dice to go for all my players as well. And
I feel vindicated, PJ. You've proved my point.
Well, I mean, I'm not against games with funny dice. It's just like I'd be okay. I'm okay with the opportunity dice because I could just replicate it with a D6 easy. But a D16 much harder for me to do, and it just feels like a bit of a novelty. And it's not like a platonic solid, so why am I even bothering?
I got a funny dice off of Kickstarter arrived. I backed this on the Kickstarter like months ago. I don't know if you remember me doing so, but it's this.
You did it live on the podcast.
Yeah. Oh, it's like little credit cards.
How do we switch that?
Sorry, Jess. You wanted to do this.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Zoom in on Jess's face.
It was entirely
so each of these is a different die, as you can see, and they spin, and you can roll them. It's quite nifty. It's like a credit card size thing, so you can fit in your pocket quite easy. The only problem with it is, if you want to roll one die, it's fine. If I wanted to roll like 8d6 or something, I'd have to sit there and spin that d6 8 times sequentially. It's quite cool apart from that. It's nice and thin, and it comes in a little sort of wallet thing that it fits into.
For the podcast listeners that can't see it, it is like a credit card size metal object with 6 spinning discs on it that represent the dice that you spin, just to give that context.
I mean, but does it fit in your wallet? It's a question.
I don't have a wallet. I wouldn't know. So no, I guess.
Would you take it out with you on a regular basis?
Would I take it out with it depends where I was going. I mean, if I was just going to the pub for a pint, probably not. But if I was going to
what about to the club? And when I say the club, I mean the TTRPG club.
But the thing is, I take a bag when I go there because I take a notebook and I take some pens and I take various bits and pieces and a spare jumper for in case it gets cold on the walk back to the car afterwards and things like that. So, and I have a box of dice.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So I mean, but does it make you happy, Russ?
I like it. It's gimmicky. I'll probably never use it, but it's gimmicky. It will sit on my shelf, and occasionally, once every 6 months, I'll pick it up and spin my mind and go, "Oh, that's quite cool." Put it down again, and then forget about it for the next 6 months. I'm sure it's what's going to happen.
A fidget toy, if nothing else.
Yes. Yeah. Well, the other thing is, you spin it, and it spins so well that it sits there spinning for sort of like over a minute. It takes quite a while to stop spinning.
Wow.
So
calm down your spins there, Ross, I think.
Yeah, so if you're rolling like an 8d6 fireball and you have to have like a minute for each roll, it takes you 8 minutes to cast a fireball spell, and that could be quite annoying.
Wow, that could nearly double the length of a wizard's turn.
We've had a dicey question in the comments, though.
Oh, yeah.
A dicey question. Yeah.
From Sean. They ask, when you're playing online, do you use digital dice or physical ones?
I use digital ones. Generally. I have used physical ones before, but generally I use digital ones.
It sort of depends. Like, if I've been playing in a system, if I'm on a virtual tabletop, it's built in. I'll probably use it. Yeah. Or I've used D&D Dice Roller, which is a little website. But I've got a charity stream, foreshadowing, coming up. And I've decided I'm going to use my nice little dice tray and cute dice that I have, because I have some cute dice now. I like to show them off.
Yeah. I was just going to say, I generally, because I'm playing Warhammer Fantasy tonight, and we're playing online, and we've got playing on Foundry, and so it's built in for me on my character sheet, so I don't have to work out what I'm trying to roll. So I just click the button and it rolls it for me. So in those, when I'm not familiar with an RPG, I'll very much use an online one within a VTT because they'll calculate everything for me. But if it's a system I'm familiar with and I'm playing online, generally I want to use my dice because I have lots of them and they're pretty and I like them. But I know that can be a call that different tables have, because some people want the transparency of seeing the rolls. But whenever I played, I'm generally playing with my friends that know people wouldn't fudge their dice rolls and lie about it, because that takes away the fun of it. So
I think when we played that Dragonlance campaign, that was online, and it was just, there was no virtual tabletop. It was literally just it wasn't Zoom, was it? Was it whatever it was we were using? But it was literally just a video. Oh, were we? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, we all rolled physical dice for that one.
Yeah.
But then on my Thursday night Level Up Advanced 5e games, we use Level Up Gateway for our characters. So we use the integrated dice roller on that. So it depends on what tools you've got available to you, what you're playing, It varies.
There we go. Thank you for the question.
Yeah.